The movie is about a group of American soldiers, the SEAL Team 7, tasked with stopping a jihadist's intended plot to attack America worse than 9/11. Will America suffer a more significant loss, or will the jihadists lose? Find out in Act of Valor. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more like this content. Spoilers ahead. In the Philippines, a man drives an ice cream van recklessly. In the back of the van, there's a frightened lady. The van arrives at an elementary school compound, and the children hurry to get ice cream. Meanwhile, a parent drives in to pick up his kid from school. The son wants ice cream, but the father refuses but agrees eventually. While the lady in the van is serving the children ice cream panicky, the man leaves the van, and after a few seconds, the van explodes, claiming the lives of the children. The terrorist then returns to a training ground in Manila, Philippines. News of the terrorist attack has spread, but not one terrorist group has claimed responsibility. Two American soldiers, Rourke and Dave, are chatting over a beer. Rourke is having a baby soon. He invites Dave and his family over to the beach the following day for a hangout. In Costa Rica, there's a children's camp along the way. Cristo is the head of the camp, and when he arrives, children hurry to meet him, and he gives them candies. At night, two CIA agents, Lisa Morales and Walter Ross, take a walk and talk about Cristo. The lady says she learned that Cristo and his childhood friend, Abu Shabal, are connected to a South Asian jihadist group. While they're still talking, someone takes a photo of them from a distance. Dave and Rourke surf at the beach the next day while their families bond and watch them. In Costa Rica, Walter and Lisa are playing Scrabble in her apartment. She ordered food and is waiting for the delivery man. When the delivery man arrives, Walter goes to pick up the meal, but he is immediately shot in the head. Lisa tried to defend herself with a gun but was knocked and bundled out. At night, Dave, Rourke, Ray, Wayne, Sonny, Ajay, Mikey, and the senior chief, Miller, spend some time at the beach with their families one last night before their next mission. Dave addresses them to settle all family issues, whether marital or financial, because they need to be focused during their next mission. On the day of the mission, Rourke is about to leave his wife. He assures his pregnant wife that he'll return when she gives birth, then kisses her goodbye. Lisa Morales has been chained and beaten. Cristo, who ordered her capture, tells his men to get information about who she works for. In the military base, the officers are briefed on the abduction of Lisa and the murder of Walter. They believe Cristo is behind it. They also know that Lisa was investigating the connection between Cristo and Abu Shabal, the one behind the school massacre. The chief gives them information about the location to extract Lisa, and they are headed there. The soldiers jump from the jet and land in the woods. They position themselves, and Dave, with the undercover name Blackbeard, speaks to a man over the board, Blackbeard Maine. They also deploy more soldiers through the lake. Blackbeard Maine is incoming with two ships to join the SEAL Team 7. Meanwhile, Lisa faces interrogation, and the guard in charge drills her finger. She screams, and the soldiers on the ground hear her, but Dave tells them to remain silent until the other soldiers are nearby. When they are 15 miles near, the soldiers quietly take down each of the guards, and when they are done, they break into the quarters. They enter the building and are attacked by the guard interrogating Lisa. They hit him, but only after he shoots Mikey in the eye. SEAL Team 7 finds Lisa, and they inform the other soldiers. Dave wants to be sure it's Lisa, so he asks her personal questions. With her answer, he confirms she is the target, and he carries her, but two enemy vehicles approach, and they have to leave immediately for the secondary extract. As they are driving off, more terrorist troops approach. Ray and Ajay try to buy them time by firing bombs at the troops. The team changed plans to meet with the other soldiers at the tertiary extract. They run out of the road and drive into the lake. Immediately they enter the lake, the other soldiers arrive and shoot at the terrorists while some help Team 7 get into the boats. Once they are safe in the boats, they sail to the extraction point while they treat Lisa, who was brutally wounded. Shabal meets a guy in Ukraine who makes explosive vests for suicide bombers. He convinces Shabal that the vests can blow up a space like a stadium, and Shabal considers it. Shortly after, Shabal discusses with Cristo. Cristo says the CIA is watching him, and he needs to hide with his family somewhere in the south. Shawball disagrees with him because they both have a plan, but Christo argues that the plan can go on, just that he won't be in the picture. Miller, Dave, and Rourke discuss the phone they found in Lisa's body. Miller says that Shawball and Christo plan to attack America with the weapons that Christo deals in. Miller orders Ajay and Ray to monitor a weapons transfer in Africa. He also says that Dave and Rourke, with the rest of the SEAL Team 7, will be the primary assault force if anything goes wrong, while he and the SEAL Team 4 hunt Christo down in the South Pacific. Miller leaves, and Rourke gives Dave a letter for his wife in case things don't go as planned. Dave says he wanted to give Rourke a leave, but the workload's quite much. Rourke agrees with him but says he'll leave for 2 weeks if the tension slows. Ray and Ajay arrive in Somalia and monitor the movements of weapon crates from one plane to another. They also see jihadists around. Christo's cruise ship on the South Pacific is attacked. His guards are eliminated while Otto interrogates him. Otto asks about his relationship with Christo and what their next move is. Christo refuses to speak, but Otto reminds him to consider his wife and daughter before he makes any hasty decision. Christo then confesses that there are 16 suicide bombers across the United States. Meanwhile, Dave and Rourke's team are at the place where they make the suicide vests. They are ordered to hit everyone in the area. They take down everyone in the compound and find one of the suicide vests. However, Shawball speaks to the men he recruited for the bombing about their locations, and they move in a bus across the US-Mexico border. The team has finished the first part of the mission. The second part is to meet with the Mexican soldiers to stop Shawball together. When they meet, they ask for more information about the tunnel the bombers will pass through to get into America. The Mexican chief tells them to prepare for a great fight because heavily armed cartels control the border, but the US soldier insists they'll do what it takes to stop them. The Mexican chief agrees to take them and drives them through Mexico directly to the cartels, where they believe the bombers are. Meanwhile, Shawball takes the men to meet one of the cartel leaders, who give them directions through the tunnel. The Mexican and American soldiers have gotten to the cartel's domain. They get to the building where Shawball and the bombers are and eliminate the men. They blow the entrance door and send bombs inside while shooting. Wayne shoots from underneath the truck. Dave and some soldiers move in, but Wayne is in charge of the soldiers guarding outside to keep the men from escaping. The men are close to Shawball now, and to get out alive, Shawball tells one of the female bombers that she needs to use her vest. He convinces her that she'll meet her husband in heaven. She's scared, but she does it. As the men continue searching for Shawball, one of the terrorists drops a grenade in their midst. To stop it from eliminating everyone, Cork jumps on it, and he explodes. The soldiers become angrier and chase the jihadists harder. Dave is close to the tunnel, and while shooting at the jihadists, he is fired at by Shawball. He tries to hit one jihadist before he dies, but Shawball wants to eliminate him. As Shawball gets close enough to take the shot, he is eliminated by Sonny. Sonny sends word that the jihadist threats have been neutralized. Shortly after, a burial procession is done for Rourke. Dave survived, but he was disabled. 2 flags are presented to his wife, one from the United States of America and one that Rourke carried around from his father. Soon, the soldiers put batches on Rourke's coffin, and they leave. Dave sits alone in the cemetery, mourning his best friend. He gives Rourke's wife the note, and she cries while reading it. She places the letter beside the flag and Rourke's father's photo because he also served in the US Army. Dave goes to the beach and surfs alone. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment what you think I should recap next, and I'll see you in the next video.